today we are doing some drag lining, right?
Yeah.
We got Josh Jarvis here, and he started yesterday. And right now I just got Marcus. He's gonna do some agitating until we get the manure equipment all out to Richford, because we're still hauling with our setup. He's got his 12-inch Noon pump over there. Mark is in the cab right now doing some agitating because they're moving some hose sections around in the field and trying to keep this manure nice and thick. So yesterday you can see where the line used to be, and he pumped 500,000 gallons, and we were also hauling with our trucks same time. So I think there was like, so I get the phone call. So we had a lot of equipment moving yesterday and a lot of manure going, right?
Yeah.
So Marcus is gonna help Mark agitate up. You can see our snout is a little rotted through. We do have a new one ordered, but it takes a little bit. So Marcus, it's these two levers, and give her more throttle. These two.
Okay.
So they got their hoses over there. They got their Kenworth, has a booster pump on it. That's boosting from the hose section off the pump. Then it goes up to the shop. They got a loop over the shop road. They're going through the grass fields. You got another hose reel there. They go underneath the main road over to King's Fields, our fields over there, and then they take that land and that cornfield all the way down to the big cornfield. You can give it more throttle, Marcus. Just watch the temperature, okay? So, I meant to record this the other day, but I lost my voice, so it's a little better today. Our neighbors, Herchabees, they're letting us use their frac tank, and we've been using it last day and a half, I can say, because we didn't get going really the first day. So we got it on our 260. It's probably we were thinking it was a job it could handle, but we still had to call John Deere's up on the first day. The 1000er PTO, it kept shutting down slowly. It was every like hour or two at first. It would just randomly slow down and shut off, and then at the end it was every couple minutes and then seconds. And 540, the 540E worked fine. So we didn't know what was going on, but the 1000er E we also found out was working fine. So it's kind of going to be a mix mosh of a video here, because some of this is going to go in one video, some of it's going to go in the drone video, I think. But Josh, he has his second booster, I think, over there, and I'm guessing the drone video is going to be its whole own thing, and this will just kind of be part of another video, because I'll be recording in Richford. I'm going to throw this drone up in the air real quick, just show you. So he went through the cornfield over there. He's also going to spread Kings for us, so he's going to do 140 acres for us in the matter of a day of spreading, and he'll probably save us 4 to 5 days easily in spreading, just all by himself, going with a drag line, like one tractor in the field putting manure down. He's got a whole crew with him, but it's pretty nice that it goes that fast. He did 500,000 gallons yesterday. He started pumping at 6 because it took a while to set up. It was also the first time, so trying to figure out the best way to run everything. He did 500,000 from 6 in the afternoon to 10:30, which is way more than we hauled yesterday with our tanks. I'm finally headed out to Richford myself. Had to do some equipment shuffling and get Marcus set up, get the frac tank set up. Stan finished up the field they were at yesterday, where the frac tank was sitting. But they went over there with just a tractor and the tank to finish it up. And Josh is he's in the Kings now, so getting closer to done. Got some cars coming. Did just get some food. I already ate one slice, but better get moving. We're spreading out here, and we got Avi in the John Deere. We got Alex unloading in the frac tank, and the reason Avi...
Lady, did you push the button too early?
Yeah, she did. She started unloading.
What's happening there, him? No, I thought he was gonna stay there until he moved. Gotcha.
I wasn't lined up, and she started filling me, and she pumped some on the ground. So
I also found out why I didn't hear you. I was on 63.
So what we got going on is we got one remote. So what I did is, since there's two of us driving, Avi gets to sit in the tractor, and she's just going to run the remote. That way she doesn't have to run the PTO and the throttle. It just stays agitating or pumping, and then she can just, with her finger, switch it back and forth.
These people should stop throw their trash out the window into the field.
Yeah, it'd be nice if they stopped. So, with Avi running that, both Stanley and me don't have to get out,
In the trunk.
and everything keeps rolling fast. Avi's happy because yesterday she was running the pump tractor at the farm, but today I was like, you get to run the other pump technically, but works good. Josh just finished up drag lining. Got those two fields done for us, and he's headed out to his next job. So that just saved us about 4 to 5 days spreading. Kyle, Christoph's friend Kyle, who is been his friend since elementary school. He is driving the Heralds right now. He's doing the fields from yesterday, finishing those up, and then he'll be coming out here with the disc. And then Kyle, who helps us part-time, he's hopping into Peterbilt as we speak. He just got done his day job, and then once he's done there, as long as we're normally doing something, he likes to come help. So we'll have one more truck going now. We'll get out and show you how Avi's doing. So you can see I got it a little too far. Hopefully I don't pop out of that hole. It's about to. I don't like it. We're gonna pull ahead before I have a big mess. There. That was on me, not Ava. This little spill here, she turned it on as soon as I wasn't done lining it up. You can see Marcus is over there getting rid of the solid manure. The frac tank was almost full when Philip started loading. Avi's got the little remote. What do you think, Avi?
It's so much better than...
You gotta turn the radio off.
It's really better than putting it's just so much better because you have to sit like this to turn everything.
Are you talking about in the other pump?
Yeah, and this is just a button and you have to press forward.
Yeah.
It's
What did you do here?
I took it off
Why?
on accident. I wanted to see it.
Yeah, now she can't put it back on. Okay. Did you make this mess?
This one?
Yeah.
No.
Who did that?
I don't know.
Someone overfilled it?
Yeah.
We'll have to wash it.
And yours.
Yeah, you overfilled my tank.
Yeah. But you moved the last one. You moved, and then after you backed up, and I had it on already, and I didn't know.
Yeah, it wasn't lined up right. That's okay. But you can see, just before this, we had 2 tractor trailers here back to back. And normally, you gotta putter around, unload into one tractor, and then you gotta wait till the second tractor gets underneath and unload into that one. And then the second tractor's not fully filled, and here everyone's taking full loads. And then if the straight trucks unload into Bodco, there's still like 250 in the one diller and 500 in the other diller left, and it's not worth sitting there waiting, so you drive back with a couple hundred gallons. The one on the Peterbilt fully empties, but that's the only straight job. That's the exact same size as the Bodco. So it's just more efficient all around, we've noticed. Now everyone says that with a frac tank, and it's true, but those things are not cheap. So that's been the biggest thing holding us back from getting one. But the opportunity to be able to use one from the neighbors helps a lot. Kyle just showed up with the disc. He's right over there. Just got done that field. And Ferdy just told me that he talked to Josh, because he just got done finishing up the pipe and stuff and cleaning up. He did 1.2 million, so 1,200,000 gallons. So that's nice. He did that in basically a day's worth of pumping, a day and some. So that's not including pickup and clean up. That's just actual pumping time.
I turned it on and...
I know when we asked Stan how he liked this setup, he loves it. Especially when he had the remote the other day, because it was just him hauling, keeping up with the trucks. It just kept flowing good. Yeah, they overfilled it. I think right here they actually just missed the whole tank. One of the straight jobs. But that's why we set it up in the cornfield. I gotta get a new one of these, but you can't get them. Oh, that's nice. That's because I got hit. Can't get those anymore, so I gotta find a used one. What do you think of the frac tank?
I like it.
Henry, did you just hop in with your mommy?
Yeah.
He was riding with Marcus.
He did, yeah. He said he's gonna go pump.
You're gonna go where? You're gonna run the other pump?
Yeah.
Wow. It's a nice mess.
Well, that right there was, I'm not gonna say any names, but it was somebody specific look at this.
Yeah? Was it a straight job?
Yeah.
How do you like your job?
Good.
So that's running around 1,250 RPMs. Just puttering away at it all day. Still had to call John Deere's the other day, which was, I mean, it is what it is, but Figured running a PTO at that RPMs all day was a good job, and she still let us down on day one. But it's been going strong now the last couple of days. Philip just rolled in too, so keeping it rolling. Definitely making great time. My voice is slowly starting to come back, but it's annoying having to have my voice gone for several days because there's a lot going on that I wanted to record but couldn't really talk. So today is kind of the first day I can talk and it doesn't hurt. You see Kyle just showed up with the P, but Ferdy's angled sideways because Alex was unloading at the same time right in front of him. So Ferdy kind of just jackknifed it in so he could start unloading at the same time, and she got done and just left. Kyle actually had to wait on the road for Alex to pull out of the driveway. Avie's getting some stretching her legs, I guess. Well, Alex had to stop. She had to help Gerhard with calves. Had to talk to Marcus. He's hammering out the solids. I might go jump in a truck for a little while until stuff changes again. So anyone wondering where Henry is, where are you?
I'm pumping.
Yeah, he's on the pumping duty. So what they did is they ran an extension cord from the barn to here to charge your phone. That way if anything happens, he can call, right? They did the same for Ava yesterday. Watching him in action. Good job. So you like pumping? So, what are you eating? Some chips? Are you shy with the camera now? Alright. Have fun. Is that what you do while you're waiting for trucks? Did we bring an extension cord with a charger here for you? I might only have to do one load because Christoph's driving now, Alex's truck. We're in the black Western Star. It's a little loud. The muffler on the right side ended up rotting out, we found out. So we got to get a new one coming. Well, this thing is such an easy truck to drive. It shifts so nice. Well, I had to start spreading again because the one tank wasn't keeping up, but that's not a big deal. I just don't like sitting around in the tractor when I could have been in a truck, so I hopped in the truck for a little bit. Got Kyle right there with the Pete. The other Kyle just got done disking. He's all caught up except for this field that we just started. Stan has the remote right now, so I'm just doing it right here. I'll close that knife valve and open the agitated one once we're full. There. That float was all the way up when I showed up.
Put a good hurting on it then. That's where it was.
What?
Put a good hurting on it. That's where the float was.
Yeah.
Just dropped it drastically.
Well, right here is a perfect example of why this thing is making us so much faster and why it makes everyone faster. Christoph just finished emptying. The thing was pretty full. Philip just rolled in a little bit ago. You got Kyle coming. Stan's gonna pump out 4,000 gallons and you just basically got 3 trucks that emptied within 5 minutes, and they're all gonna head back. But until you actually use it and see the efficiency, like compared to before, it is wild. That's why so many people have gone to frac tanks. I'm spreading quite fast here just because got a lot of solid manure on here too. Depending what field it is, it matters how fast. Like right now I'm going 5 miles an hour. But if it's a field that never gets anything other than liquid in the spring, or if it only can get in the fall, depending on when it's dry, you have certain fields where sometimes it's a dry fall, you spread it because you never know if in the spring you can't get on it. We've got fields that it doesn't dry out until it's planting time, and you couldn't get it when you're spreading. But fields like this that get it a lot, you just go a little faster, keep it thinner, and look at that, Marcus waving. Loves the pick right. We actually thought we were gonna have to put a different tractor on there. I think I said that in a previous video, just because getting wet, but it's raining, and then you got sunshine, it dries a little bit and rains again, but that tractor's still puttering. But I don't know if you see it on camera, but that sucker's so heavy, it's squatting like the old white did. That's a trooper. Off for another load. Christoph just dumped. Fill up. I guess this is probably pretty similar to the last clip, but I have to get out. Christoph is talking, so I didn't record anything. Got Kyle. Marcus has really eliminated this pile. So we made it to right there. I'm basically starting here and going halfways down the field, you can say. And then Stanley starts where I take off and I think makes it to the end. I could be wrong, but since we're right here where Marcus is working, I'm gonna stop coming closer. That way I don't soggy up his work area. And you can see where he hasn't spread yet. He's doing that, but I talked to him when we moved to this field, and he was just doing from the front. Oh shoot, I gotta turn this tanker on. From the front, and then just going until he was empty, and then he was just working over. But then once we moved in here, I was like, you got to start on the end. That way we could spread the whole field from the road over as one line. That's what he did, and now he's basically just got a little pass right there to do. Hopefully in a couple days my voice is back to normal. Backing up, Christoph is unloading, and he's already sitting by the handles for me. So technically I wouldn't have to get out if I don't turn the steering off. They don't idle down, because as long as a function is on, it stays up to 1,000 or 1,100 RPMs. Well, that's like 740, and we wouldn't have to stop, but we finished this side of the highway, basically. So there's actually one more field on this side, but I gotta go down the main road to get to it. And I don't want to, at this late at night, cross the road and get it dirty for 5-6 loads crossing. It's not worth it. So we're just gonna, whatever trucks are coming back, fill the frac tank up, and it'll be ready to go in the morning. He's shutting this thing down. Gotta let it cool down. It might have got hot working so hard. She used a lot of fuel on.
I mean, it wasn't full. It was.
We only had half a tank.
Yeah, no, it was more than half a tank, but I know this quarter of a tank, it fucking.
Yeah, they're not equally sized. You're hitting a crossbar.
I see that. She's gonna shut this off, and I'll go switch it.
Lights on. Not that we drain the battery.
Yeah, I guess clean the lights in your trail.
Yeah, I have to take the pick right home because it's done out here, and we have a hopper problem. So now that the pit's getting lower, we'll be able to fix it. He's moving that so it's not on a crossbar. So Henry, hey Henry, what do you think of the big blue box? You want to tell him?
It weighs more poop.
It holds more poop?
And we can fill up.
Yeah?
Not
You think it's a lot faster than normal?
Then we don't have to fill the truck.
Yeah, you don't have to fill the tractor straight from the trucks.
Turn it on.
Yeah, you just turn it on with the hydraulic valve.
And we just let it pump.
Yeah, just let it pump. You ready to go home? He's got a ride with Uncle because Stanley's got to get a ride from your daddy, right? All right, we're gonna take that tractor home.
Where?
The 74, we're gonna take that tractor home
Why?
because it's all done out here. But, gotta say thanks for watching. Till the next one.